It's time now to Ask the Expert, and here to answer your questions live on air is Sharli Berry, a mental health counselor at Destiny's Door Counseling Services. Okay, first question up from Jackie from Phoenix. Do you think people need more time to decompress now? Because when we worked from home, we had more flexibility to do errands and household chores. Now that most of us are back in the office, we're more overwhelmed with the workload, and our everyday tasks now have to be done off hours. What do you think about that?
Yes, they do need some time to adjust. Again, we talked about earlier, adjustment disorder, but it's temporary. So people need to understand that they're back in the office, that they have to do better at time management because you can't just stop work and go put a load in the laundry.
Right, or go to the store.
Run to the
Exactly.
store.
Yeah.
So it's an adjustment period, so you can take the time, but it's temporary.
Sure. Okay. Leslie from Tempe says, how do you motivate those who struggle to return to pre-COVID work ethics and build relationships with colleagues?
So it's almost like you have the 28 days to build a habit. So you have to help them remember, like, it takes a little bit of adjustment. Again, we go back to adjustment disorder to build a new habit. So being empathetic to what they're going through and understanding that they're having some time adjusting. So being compassionate.
Sure, sure. And getting used to, like, having the conversation face to face again.
Right.
Yeah.
And without the mask.
Yeah. Exactly, yes. Mary from Chandler says this, how do I relax and clear my mind at work to focus better when I'm feeling overwhelmed? That's a good one to do at work. What do you do?
So if you have headphones, that's a good one. You can put some music on if it's allowed at your workplace. You can do some deep breathing. I tell a lot of people it sounds really childish, but you can get bubbles, because bubbles actually help you deep breathe. So you got a little thing of bubbles there. You can kind of just blow the bubbles and you're practicing deep breathing at the same time.
Wow,
Okay. There are a lot of
Bring out the kid in you?
Yes, exactly.
All right. Danielle from Phoenix says, how do I cater to my kids' mental health needs and my own personal mental health needs?
So like when you're on a flight and they say, put your own oxygen mask on first, right? So you have to take care of you first so you can be healthy and take care of your children. So you start with you.
But what about for kids? What would you offer advice for kids?
There are a lot of excellent child therapists around. You know, go talk to a child therapist. They'll give you some information. They'll, do a consultation with you to see if your child is a good fit.
Yeah.
Just like adults go to therapy, children go to therapy as well.
Sure, sure. All right. Noelle from Phoenix says this, where and how often should he take mental health breaks at work?
So you would definitely want to find a quiet space. Like I said, if you have to go outside, if you even have to go sit in your car, some people do that and put your music on or whatever you need to do to relax.
Yeah.
And I would say a good 2 to 3 hours. Don't let 3 hours go by without taking a break.
Right, right. Even if it's just like a 5-minute break.
Right. Even if you have to get up, do some stretches and walk away from your desk and come back, just get the blood circulating, get moving.
Sure. All right, Sharli, thank you so much for all your great advice. We appreciate your time.